6 of summer. Happy day 6 of Summerween. I can't believe we're at day 6 already. We're almost done. I have been editing all morning, my day 5 vlog, and listening to fan service. I did end up getting the audiobook. I have a bunch of Libro credits banked, so I did end up grabbing the audiobook for this so I could listen to this a little bit, as well as The Devil in Silver. So yeah, I'm liking this so far. It is cute. I haven't read much this morning, so I don't have much to update you on. There seems like there's going to be some scenting and mating type stuff in here. Very Omegaverse coded, you know, and I'm liking that. I always like a good smelly time. Anyways, okay, that's a bit awkward. Anyways, yes, I've been editing all morning. I got my daughter off to a program that she's going to. She's going roller skating and then to a trampoline park, or vice versa. I forget which one they're doing first, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna finish reading this. I'm gonna do some live reading sprints on my channel in about 15 minutes. Which I've never done before, so we'll see if anyone shows up. I honestly don't care if anyone shows up. I just need to practice. It'd be nice if at least 1 or 2 people show up so I can practice like comments and all that. Just want to see. I'm scared, but I just need to like try it out and see if I like it, if I know what I'm doing, etc. So yeah, that is the plan for the day. I want to get these 2 books read. I will definitely finish fan service and then pick a new random read. But yeah, I only have today and tomorrow, so I'm running out of time. But I've done all the activity prompts. I need to take a picture of a book in nature, which is the Instagram prompt for today. And it's actually sunny and nice outside, so I want to get outside at some point after sprints. So I will let you know when I have something else to say. Sprinting for the first time. It's going okay. So I am on page 229 of fan service, and I'm really enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. Just like an easy, fun. The humor is working for me. I've laughed out loud a few times. Both the characters are very endearing. She is like, I think I mentioned, like gothy, all tattooed up and just kind of awkward and fumbling through life a little bit because her mom left and her father got sick, and you know, she has money troubles and things, and working as a vet tech, she doesn't make a ton of money, and he obviously has a lot of money, and she is helping him figure out this whole new werewolf life of his, and they're using a lot of mythos from the show, and then they're discovering like where the mythos from the show came from and how it might be real and what's going on. So they're using the mythos to help them get through this transitionary period. But I'm at the point now where he is scenting her. They're trying to put him through these trials so that he can control his wolf, and he is scenting her because she's gonna go hide and he has to go find her. So he's like sniffing her up real impolitely, so to speak. And that's really cute. She works for or volunteers at an LGBTQ center in her town, and he has been really good with the kids there and sticking up for them, which I like that. I like that a lot. She has a work sort of not really friend, a work coworker that has always wanted her to go out and hang out. And he's gay, and she has always said like, no, I don't want to do that. And she now is realizing like she should open herself up a little bit more and, you know, make some friends and take some chances. And she's learning more about him and why maybe what was going on in his life when he said those things to her about her all those years ago. And, you know, they're just learning about each other and feeling each other out. Nothing physical has happened yet, but he obviously is very into her. His wolf really, really likes her. And obviously she's had a huge crush on him forever. So they're at one point, like he gets into a really cold bath and then she has to kind of help warm him back up, but nothing of like physical has happened, sexual. And yeah, I'm really liking this one. I think it's cute. I think it's a good time. I think it's well paced and funny. So I so far would recommend this one. I think this is going to be at least 4 stars. Okay, some physical stuff is happening and I am enjoying it. This is so cute. It's like, I'm a lot bigger than you. He leaned down to nuzzle her throat, his nose brushing her dewy skin. A lot stronger. I could bend you in half before you could blink. I'm trying to get you to. Will you please shut up and kiss me? Yeah, this is so, I'm having a great time. I just wanted to say that I am listening a little bit to the audiobook and it was worth the buy. It's a duet, and I think it's really well done. And, you know, the female does the voices whenever she's speaking and he does his voice whenever he's speaking. And it just makes it super fun and enjoyable. I'm actually really glad I picked it up. It's a good one. Romance is one I don't always like on audio, but this one is just, keep repeating myself, but it's just super fun. So if you've been considering picking this one up and you're into paranormal romance, I'd recommend it. It's definitely more like contemporary romance than paranormal romance, but it's a paranormal romance. I would like compare it to Mate. Very similar by Ali Hazelwood. Very similar amount of paranormal world building. Probably even less in here since it's from like the TV show, but I'm still really, really enjoying it. I love me a paranormal romance. I should just always just read paranormal romance. When it comes to romance, because it's just, I just prefer it. I just prefer it. Was there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think so. I'm on chapter 17 now, so I'll be finishing this one up today for sure. Getting my pumpkin for my next book. Let's see, this might be my last pick out of here. I don't know. Depends on what we get. Let me get my envelopes out first. 8. This is 8. I have no idea. So let's see what 8 is. 8 is, oh, that's a good one. Moon Spider. So this is, I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done this in a bright yellow. Moon Spider. So this is a novella. So this one is a good one for today. Crypt of the Moon Spider. I'll be reading Crypt of the Moon Spider. This is a weird one, as far as I know. It's about 100 pages, so that's good. A dark and dreamy tale of horror, corruption, and identity. In a cave beneath the dense forests and streams of the surface of the moon, a gargantuan spider once lived. Its silk granted its first worshippers immense faculties of power and awe. It is now 1923, and Veronica Brinkley is touching down on the moon for her intake at the Barrowfield Home for the Treatment of the Melancholy. A renowned facility, its treatments have been lauded by many. All it takes is a little spider silk in the amygdala, maybe a strand or two in the prefrontal cortex, and perhaps an inch in the hippocampus to expunge all those troublesome thoughts and ideas. But patients aren't the only ones with trouble on their minds, and although the spider's been dead for years, its denizens are not. Someone or something is up to no good, and Veronica just might be the cause. I know this also has a sequel too, so that's interesting. But I've been meaning to read this one for a while. Yeah, it's set in 1923, but there's space travel, so it's just like an alternative timeline in Earth's history, I guess. But 1923, I don't know if it's women's level of oppression is the same as it was here in 1923. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I am almost done with this. I'm really liking this. I'm having such a good time. I'm so happy. And I feel like I'm going to be reinvigorated to read the last of my horror for Summerween. One thing I'm enjoying is that we are getting older characters here. They're not in their 20s. The male character is in his early 40s, so my age, 42, and the female main character is in her mid 30s. So I'm really liking that. It's really nice. It's refreshing. She's still living with her dad because he is sick and everything, but yeah, they're older characters, which I definitely appreciate. A more mature character. I will read from late teen characters too. Like, I don't really care, but I definitely appreciate the ones that are older. It's different and it's more relatable. So I'm liking that. Even at one point, he was talking about getting down on his knees, and he was like, "These knees at my age?" And I thought that was silly and funny, and I liked that. Also, there's endometriosis representation in here. She has endometriosis, and at one point, he has a good sniffer, right? Because he's a werewolf, and he's like, "You're bleeding. Where are you bleeding? We need to go to the hospital." And she's like, "Devin, I have my period." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't know how to fix that." And she said, "Well, you can't. You just kind of have to grin and bear it." And he's like, "But you look like you're in a lot of pain." And she's like, "Yes, I have endometriosis. I'm in a lot of pain." And he takes care of her, and it's super sweet. So yes, really, really liking this one. And I am looking forward to finishing this up. I'm still on sprints. Deja stopped by, which I totally appreciate. And stopped by. Haunted Hearts Book Club stopped by. That was very nice. Family and Books. Mally stopped by. Back to Reads. My friend Cameron stopped by. So yeah, that was really nice. And I even got someone from Japan, which was really cool. So Lynn stopped by. Some of the Lair stopped by. And it's just really, really nice. I love to have like a small little community here. I've been a part of the book community now for just the last 3 years, and it's really been a learning experience and just getting to know everybody. And I just try to be involved in everybody's comments and Patreons, but I can't do all of them because my husband would kill me, but I would if I could. And yeah, so I really appreciate all the support everyone's been giving me with these vlogs and do my little baby booktube sprints. So I really appreciate it. Anyways, I am gonna go and finish this. Look at this loaf. Look at this little loaf. She is so cute. Yes, she is. She's got that tail going. Oh, and Briar's like, "Mom, what about me? What about me?" Yes, I love you. I finished Fan Service by Rosie Dannon, and it was definitely super cute. I don't know if it's 5 stars for me. It gets awfully close. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. As far as romances go, this is a good one for me. 4.25, 4.5. I'll have to think about it a little bit. It didn't quite hit like Black Dagger Brotherhood status, but at the same time, it's not the same kind of book. So in Cat, I think I liked Mate more, but this one is still really good. It's not super spicy. There is some, but not a ton. So if you're looking for that, I would go with Mate, because while it takes a while for that one to get going, once it does, it's going. It's going for a long time. Anyways, I really like this. I'm giving it 4.5, 4.25. I haven't decided, but I'm very happy with this one. I'm still on sprints. I'm about to get off. And I think I'm gonna go outside for a bit, maybe, although now I think someone's doing their lawn, so we'll see. Might just sit outside in the hammock chair and start reading The Moon Spider in my hammock. So I am here waiting for my daughter to get out of her activities, and I am about 30-ish pages into Crypt of the Moon Spider. I know this is a weird one, so Yes, it's living up to its name. She has gotten to the moon. There's a nut house. It's an asylum. They don't really call it very nice words in here. And they have informed her that her husband has left her there because she can't do her wifely duties. She has had behavior unbecoming of a wife because she has blacked periods of time where she's depressed. They don't call it that, but they just call it her like black days or black times. She has thoughts of killing herself, so she's depressed. So her husband has a lot of money, so he sends her off to the moon to get treatment. And the doctor, the first time they meet her says like, yeah, he left you here with the intention not to ever see you again, but we're going to show him, because I'm going to fix you, and I'm going to scoop out parts of your brain and replace them with moon spider webs, and it's going to cure you. And so that's what they're going to do. But first they have like locked her up in her room for several days without like anything. Classic behavior for the time period that this is similar to, treating depression and melancholia by putting people in a room and not giving them anything to do and just making them rest, hence driving them more insane. Anyway, enjoying this so far. It seems like it's going to be a fun, quick one. So I finished Crypt of the Moon Spider. This is a weird one. This is cosmic horror, but also I would say medical horror. And it gives I'd say the first 50% gives Return to Oz vibes, if you haven't seen that one. Or if you have seen that one, I think it gives those kind of a vibe. And then the second half is more bloody and horror-y, just like classic-y, more horror-y. There's body horror in here. And I really like this one. I don't want to say too much about it because it is so short, but I want to say somewhere between a 3.5 and a 4 for me. I think that I liked the ending quite a bit, but it's just, you just get a little bits in here because it's so short, and a whole lot of world building in such a little bit. And it would have been nice to get a little bit more. This is just, you get dribs and drabs of information. So I did like it though. I'm curious to read the second one I don't know if it's a series or just a little novella duology, I'm not sure, but the second one in the world, I think that would be interesting to read. And then I'm 175 pages into Victor Lovel's The Devil in Silver. I'm still really liking this one. Still really great character work in here. The patients have a little book club, which is kind of cute. They're reading Jaws, and the creature is hurting some of the patients at night. And of course, no one believes them, but what's her name? Dory, one of the patients, thinks that she believes that it's a patient that's there, that's doing these things, that's just been there forever. And she's been there, the only person that's been there longer than her is him, the person that she thinks is doing all these things. But it talks a lot about loss of autonomy, loss of identity in these institutions and situations. This is like 2012 though, so it's not like way back in like the 60s and 50s. This is a one of the state institutions left, and just showing how they are possibly experimenting on or not treating the patients well, and budget cuts because of the poor economy and all of that. But also just like really creepy things in here. Patients trying to take back some of their power as well. I'm not sure if I'll finish this one, but we'll see. I'm going to keep chipping away at it. But with that, that'll probably be the end of this vlog. I have one more day tomorrow, and then that'll be a wrap of Summerween. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see ya in the last one tomorrow.